Andy, another.
Something new. It's not huge, but it's something that people have been asking for. If there's a hip belt available for a few of our packs, our Heritage line pack, so we have developed a simple hip belt. You can see it's a 2-inch webbing hip belt that clips together, and it will work on the COUREUR 2-part canoe pack, which I've got it mounted on right here. It will work on the VOYAGEUR canoe pack that you can maybe see back here, and it also works on the COUREUR canoe pack, and it will even work on the Wanigan Harness, which I have down below me here. So it'll work on 4 products: a hip belt, simple but effective if that's helpful to get your load where you need it to go.
So how do you put it on? How does it work?
So there's one way to attach it to the COUREUR, and whether you're using a COUREUR as a 2-part or as a single compartment. Right now I've got it set up as a single with the shoulder straps and the hip belt attached. So it comes with all the pieces that you'll need to attach to any of those packs that I mentioned. So to do it to the COUREUR, you start like this. When you're attaching it to a COUREUR 1-part or 2-part, the main pieces that you're going to need for that are the 2-inch hip belt, and you can see there's 1-inch webbing on each end of that hip belt. You slide on one of the slip locks on each end, like so. Slip lock buckle the other end, like so. And then you take the female buckle and slide that female buckle on, and then loop it back and through the slip lock buckle to secure it into place. Like that on one side, and then repeat that on the other side. And then you're ready to actually attach it to the pack now that both those female buckles are in place. And the way it attaches to the pack is the male buckles on the bottom that are already, they have a female equivalent down here. That female is attached to the shoulder strap, but take the loose male and attach it to the female of the hip belt, and there you go. Now you're in business. So putting the pack on now, I tossed on the shoulder straps and just grab my 2-inch hip belt, clip it together, snug it from both sides. So now I've got something else to help stabilize that load on the portage, and off I go.
How come I didn't have that last year when we went to the north?
Well, I thought you were a super portager. You wouldn't need any of this stuff.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Looks good, looks good.
Okay, so now I'll show you how to put it on the other packs, like the Voyageur. It's the same method. I'll show you one method, but it works for the Wanigan, it works for the COUREUR, and it works for the Voyageur. All right, so the hip belt also comes with these 2 extra pieces, which are used to attach the hip belt to the Voyageur, the Wanigan, or the COUREUR day pack. Same on all 3. So I will show you how that works. Maybe on the COUREUR, because it's it'll has the most color contrast and easier to see. So you start by the two tabs at the bottom that look like this. They're slip lock buckles. That's where the shoulder straps normally connect in. That on your Wanigan, your Voyageur, or the Trekker. Well, you take these and thread those onto those slip locks, down from the top into the bottom, and then back up once through the top to secure them in place. And the one thing to note is the two slip locks that are pointing inwards need to be pointing towards each other. So you don't want them pointing like away from each other or in the same direction. They need to be pointing towards each other. Same on this side. In from the top, out the bottom, back over, and in the top to lock it into place. Pull that up. Okay, both those are locked and ready to receive the hip belt and the shoulder straps. All right, so what I'll do next is attach the hip belt to these two buckles here, show you how that goes. It's really straightforward to put it facing outward. So these are the pull straps. Find the 1 inch on each side, thread it through the slip lock once, twice, and then backwards again to secure it into, lock it into place on one side, and then do that on the other side once, twice, back to lock it into place, and there you go. Now that hip belt is ready to be used, and the last part is to connect the shoulder straps that you had that we had originally had down on those first two slip locks. And then, so they go again, start from the top, go down through once, twice, and then back through around on the top. One potato, two potato, top, bottom, and then back around. Okay.
Just woohooed. Did you hear the woohoo?
Did you hoo-hoo?
I did, sorry. Woohoo!
You should have left your hoo-hoo at home.
I know, I should have turned my woohoo off, sorry.
You gotta control your hoo-hoo. You're a bad influence, Mr. Cow.
I'm a professional.
We're trying to show some good quality information here, and your hoo-hoo gets in the way. So there you go. Shoulder straps are on, hip belt's on. I'll just pop this on now myself. Shoulder strap. Slide sternum into position. And then grab the hip belt. And snug that up. Yeah.
Nice, really nice.
Same process that we just did here on the Voyageur canoe pack, and also the Wanigan Harness if you need to do that. So and buying the hip belt, it comes with all that hardware that we saw, all those buckles and the little tabs, so you can use it on any of those 4 packs. Good.
That's excellent. And would you just like to explain your hair? You just came back from a week-long canoe trip with me out in Georgian Bay, Buster Islands. So it looked gorgeous. You look gorgeous.
I was going to tell him I just got back from the hairdresser. Bustard Island style.